I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Should I call you mister? Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Don't trust China. China is asshole.
You are gay. You are gay.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. 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 I'm gonna come. 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 Come.
I didn't come in your burrito.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Terrible Person, formerly How to Become a Terrible Person. This is Lyle and Erica Menendez coming at you. I was going to say Jose and Kitty, but they are the victims in all of this. Rest in power, you two. What do you think?
Sweet angels.
We obviously, go subscribe to the premium, www.terribleperson.co, or find us on Patreon. Few new subscribers this week. I didn't write their names down. Sorry about that. But thank you. Thank you. I know.
Wow.
Stephen P.
Becky G.
Jessica G.
They must be sisters, Becky and Jessica.
Dr. Larry Nasser. Thank you for your re-upping your membership, Dr. Larry Nasser. We appreciate all the fine work you're doing.
I'm glad that you can still listen to us from.
He's getting work done on him in prison for sure. He's getting
somebody's readjusting his tailbone,
his pelvic floor, dude.
Whatever.
Yeah. So where you at on the Menendez boys? First of all, we're gonna say this: who's hotter, Netflix show or real brothers? I think it's a mix and match scenario here. I think you give me show Lyle, real life Eric, and we got a party.
I think you give me a show both.
What do you mean?
The show version of both of them.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Eric, the younger brother, in real life, I feel like his mouth is odd.
Yeah, he's got like Kennedy face and mouth. I
prefer the actor version.
Yeah.
But you're right. I feel like some of his characteristics, like when he was reacting to things,
yeah, you're like that is. But then again, that's what I was expecting from Ryan Murphy in this production.
True. So
let's just get it out. Do you think Jose did some bad stuff to the boys?
I do, because like the cousins and stuff,
all
still were saying that there was weird stuff.
You know, he was like running Menudo, the boy band.
Yeah.
And
they like briefly touched on that.
Yeah, apparently there are allegations against him, like with former Menudo members. Here's the thing. My problem with the whole situation, and I was obsessed with this case about 15 years ago. I got real into it when I was still drinking. I remember that. It's like, I should buy a shotgun. I'm just but I think regardless of whatever was happening in the house, they made a poor decision. Right? They left to quote unquote go see Batman to go buy the ticket.
For sure. Also,
they could have just walked out.
Lyle was going to Princeton at the time. Like I think he was like on like home for summer or whatever.
Yeah,
when it happened. But anyways, like why didn't, if they hated their parents that much and your dad's like this fucking super rich guy, why can't you just be like, "Hey dad, like buy us an apartment."
Live on campus, dude. Campus life.
Or just be like, buy us an apartment for the summer or whatever. Like,
could you imagine though if you moved into a dorm first day school and it's just both Menendez brothers?
No.
Like, hi, we're Lyle and Eric. We're going to have a real fun semester. Then they find you shotgunned to death and you're a month later. Because you wouldn't let them eat Arby's in the room anymore.
Arby's sounds good.
Arby's does sound good.
But like, I don't know.
Hot takes from Kate tonight.
Yeah.
Coming out. She got all of her talking inventory done before the podcast started, I think.
Yeah.
Kate came home.
Talk Grant's ear off.
Then we went to Walgreens to pick up your prescriptions.
We did.
Prescriptions.
Do you know that Walgreens sells vibrators and body jewelry.
Yeah.
They're getting real crazy.
I was gonna buy Caitlin a special toy.
They don't sell cigarettes, but they
we
sell.
we were in the toy aisle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was like, what? When did they start doing this?
They have like an air suction toy
They had a bunch of
for
stuff.
clitoral stimulation. So just is that all it does?
I don't know.
Is that all
I've never.
Do you think that's all I have to do? Just get down there. I'm like, Kate, do you like this?
Feels good, right?
Let me try blowing. I go, did you
Did you come?
Did you come? Did you come in it? Yeah, so I think the Menendez brothers definitely, I mean, I don't know. It's so up in the air because also, too, there is that writer, director, producer perspective of the show where you're like, well, okay, what was showbiz here? Because did you hear Eric come out and say, fuck this Netflix bullshit? They got it all wrong.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Eric came out hot against it. Apparently they're together too. From what I was talking to someone the other day and they were like, yeah,
So
now
they didn't separate them?
I think they got back together eventually.
Wow.
Yeah, fascinating. But good show. I had fun watching it. Had a real fun time with that show. Would you describe it as fun, Kate? It was also long. It took. I feel like because you kept falling asleep, I had to keep rewatching the same episode over and over. I watched the one shot episode like 3 times.
Sorry.
It's okay.
My bad.
Yeah, we got hit hard last week. We had a big eating weekend 2 weekends ago, but we had a fucking big edible weekend. Took us out. Shout out to the Mint dispensary in Mesa, Tempe. They have a kitchen. We've talked about it before.
Yeah.
We've recorded podcasts on their products many a times. They brought some pizzas and a little cheesecake for us. Fuck. Kate fell asleep at 6:35, 6:40 on Friday night. And then she was up at 1 o'clock bossing everybody in the apartment around.
That's not really how it happened, but
It's always how it goes. If you fall asleep early, I'm like, damn. Kate's going to be up in about 3 hours.
she's going to be on one.
Yeah. She's going to be mad about traffic from this morning.
Why are you looking at my shorts?
What do you mean?
Stop looking at my shorts. I see you. I see your wandering eyes.
What if that's well, anyway, I got way too fucked up last weekend. Like not in like a non-functional way, just in like a, man, that hit me. Like I was tired all weekend. Right?
I didn't feel tired all weekend, but definitely Friday night. I was like, whoa.
Saturday I was gassed.
But it was also, I think, too, because like Friday, I didn't eat anything all day.
Yeah.
And then like the only thing I ate was edibles.
But it was great.
And they
that
were really
pizza was
good,
fucking
but I'm
awesome.
like, I feel like that's probably bad. Like to not eat all day. and
No,
then
it's.
have the
I mean, if you're gonna
only thing
take edibles,
be an edible.
that's the way you should take them. I feel like on an empty stomach.
So
The guy, he's in this band called Saint Breaker. He works at the Mint Mesa. I can't think of his first name, but he's got long red hair. If you're ever in there, and he told me one time what I do when I take big doses. I don't eat. I on an empty stomach, and then I take a Tums. And I eat a scoop of peanut butter with the edible. And he's like, the fat from the peanut butter helps with the blah, blah, blah. And the antacid helps basically the stomach acid not break down all the shit that gets you high in the edible.
interesting.
Yeah. I was like, damn, you're a scientist.
You're a scientist.
It's like, and then I went literally from the dispensary to the grocery store and bought peanut butter and a thing of Tums. It's like, I'm getting fucked up this weekend, dog.
And you did that on Friday?
No. I did this like when he told me about it.
Oh.
Pay attention.
Why didn't you do it on Friday then?
Quit picking at your shit, babe. Tell the folks what's going on. Kate had a
They're
medical
so
emergency.
itchy right now.
Kate had a medical emergency.
That's
She had to go to the doctor.
I had to go to the dermatologist. I called and make an appointment, and they were like, "We already have you scheduled for your like annual in February. Do you need to come in before then?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Yes, I do. she's like, okay, well, what's happening? What's going on? And I was like, well, I have these weird growths on my arm and they're really itchy and they're red and I want to scratch them off. So on Monday, I went to the dermatologist and I had to get a little biopsy on one of them and she sliced it off. And I still have the other ones because we're waiting for the results of the biopsy just to make sure that it's nothing that's going to kill me.
Right.
Before she burns them off. But they're real itchy right now.
So if Caitlin sounds distracted, she's probably picking her arm, not paying attention to the conversation, guys. She's picking.
Itching.
Picking.
Different.
Itching turns into picking with you. It's a gateway, babe. We know this. I'm just itching it. I'll be like, Caitlin, stop.
I don't know. Yeah, I am a picker. I can't help it. But yeah, these things are, they gots to go.
Also, I want to bring this up. What did you think of the picture I sent you of JoJo Siwa earlier?
Well, I'm pretty sure I was like, what the fuck?
So JoJo Siwa is on the cover of Lady Gun magazine, I believe. Is that Lady Gun?
Yeah, I think so. I've never heard of it before.
And
but
she has a sequined
like,
top.
Yeah.
Crop like a
corset top.
Yeah, with sequin boots and then a sequin like what would be where panties would go, but the panties have a built-in bulge, and the corset has this has men's breasts, nipples, and like abs, and so she's rocking like a fucking.
Yeah, she's basically
not.
wearing
I mean,
a fake penis made of rhinestone.
Not that impressive of a bulge.
Yeah, well, actually, I should take that back. It's not a penis. It's not a full-on penis. It's more just like a bulge.
It's
like
got shapes.
It's like an outline of a dick.
Yeah,
though. You can tell it's a for sure outline of a penis.
I mean, if you're gonna make that statement, why not do it with like a better,
with an actual penis,
or with like at least a bigger bulge, right?
Like have a guy posing underneath you with an actual dick out.
I mean,
we'll just Photoshop him out.
What if I do that? I post it. It's just my dick. Like,
and it's just like you laying in bed, clearly.
No, I was
your phone.
No, I was saying it's just like a circle. It's like an oval. Like I just put it over top. But I'm like Eric Menendez in the shower. Like that's what I'm thinking.
That'd be funny.
It's like a warm, limp penis. Better than a cold, limp penis. It's like a little button.
You'd just be like a little raisin.
Little raisinette. Do you like
raisinettes are kind of smooth though. I feel like too smooth.
Chocolatey, smooth.
Chocolatey.
So yeah, what the fuck? I feel like so basically, I feel like there was also a picture of JoJo Siwa kissing a girl on the street, and the way they're kissing is like, have you ever kissed a person before? Like she's like got her hands behind her back and she's like full pursed out lips. Yeah. And her friend's like, or her friend is standing up on the curb and she's like, mwah. That's what it looks like. And they're like, JoJo Siwa out kissing
mystery girl.
Mystery hussy. It's all showbiz. JoJo Siwa is she's fake and it's so obvious. It's all attention. You know what I mean? Like she's 100% catering to like Gen Z girls young people who are confused about life. Maybe they think they're dancers.
Maybe they think they're dancers.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not really sure like who like prime like JoJo Siwa fan listener is.
That's what I mean. It's got to be like little kids.
If you are one, please come forward.
It's got to be like a tween.
I don't know though, because like with that, it's like, do you really think that's like a teen audience or tween
No, that's what I mean.
Audience?
Because it's like I was just watching this wrestling documentary called Mr. McMahon on Netflix, and they were talking about how they were clearly making an adult product that was catered, they were advertising for kids, right? Marketing to kids, but they would always say publicly, our show's for like teenagers and adults.
Mm-hmm.
And why the fuck are you making action figures? I feel like JoJo Siwa, there's an action figure in there somewhere. You know what I mean? There's like, she's probably still selling toys. You know what I mean? Or
Sex toys.
Yeah, she's got a JoJo Siwa line at Walgreens.
They have like little butterflies all over them and stuff.
But it just plays Karma's a bitch. You should know better. God, she's so talented. Shout out JoJo Siwa, longtime listener, premium subscriber JoJo Siwa. Thank you. Without you, none of this would be possible. I got to tell you, nothing has made me sadder. I thought the saddest I could get for culture and for humanity was watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Babe,
but
that show is good.
But then I saw one episode of The Real Mormon Wives of
TikTok or whatever.
What is it? What's that show called?
No, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Literally, if I were like a Mormon, I would probably be pretty annoyed with that show.
I'm honestly surprised how. Well, I mean, I've only watched like 2 episodes of it so far, but I'm surprised that they just started off the show with like,
we're all fucking
we're
everybody's
swingers.
husbands. Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
they're just gross.
very weird.
Like
That's how the show started off.
Yeah, I don't know. It just made me like wildly uncomfortable. But then I was also thinking about like, you know, everybody's writing all this shit about like destabilizing like the traditional family unit and all this stuff. Like that's really a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
I look at that Mormon show
Mm-hmm.
and I think like that's just introducing like a level of like eyes and I don't know. It's the wrong type of press, I feel like. And I feel like it's somebody's paying for it who wants Mormons to be like less about their families, more about each other's husbands and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like less about the having kids and more about like fucking. Like have them they're trying to get the Mormons to stop having babies.
I think
That's
so.
what it is.
Yeah, they're like,
This
these
is-
people have too many kids.
This is an elite level BlackRock psyop type situation, guys. 4-alarm fire, whatever. What's it called again? Real.
Secret Lives of
There we
Mormon
go.
Wives.
Don't watch it, guys, or watch it and be pissed off. I wanted to fucking throw something at the TV for like 15 minutes because it's like they get into all the like most grotesque shit, like detail about their personal lives, and then they're all like so damn nosy. And I know that's like the producers being like, you got to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, this might be a bad thing to say. I feel like the people on that show are being taken advantage of. They think they're getting some like amazing TikTok exposure, but it's like in the eyes of God. We are religious, deeply religious Mormon podcast.
I don't understand, I guess, why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like if you're a legit Mormon and you're still part of the church,
Yeah.
why would you agree to be like, yeah, let's go on this Hulu show?
And also, what's your community going to think when they see that show? Because you know they're all going to watch it.
Yeah, like, isn't the church going to be like fucking pissed?
Yeah.
And be like, you're not welcome here anymore? Like, I know that they excommunicate people from the church.
The only Mormon that would be stoked to see that show is Warren Jeffs. Rest in power. Is he still alive?
Yes.
No. Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hope you die soon, Warren Jeffs. You're a terrible person. Yeah, I don't know.
He's probably in an Arizona prison somewhere.
Shout out to all the Arizona corrections workers that listens to the podcast. Thank you, Caitlin. That burp was for you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, did you see Neon City Music Festival drop Macklemore as a headliner?
No.
Because he started a "Fuck America" chant at one of his last performances. And Neon City was like, come on,
bro.
That's not what we do here.
I mean, that is kind of...
Macklemore just needs to make fun music and stop having issues.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, nobody cares about your political views.
He took on, like, didn't he do a song about, like, being gay? When I was 13, I thought I was gay, or something like that. Remember
Oh, yeah.
It's like, dude, this song would have been.
The I can't help it.
Maybe, sure.
Right?
I
There's
don't
like a
know.
girl in it.
Yeah,
too.
there's definitely a girl on it.
Even if I tried.
And then they made fun of it in that Andy Samberg movie,
What Andy Samberg movie?
the pop star movie.
Oh.
Where he's
No,
like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm
oh,
talking
okay.
The one I was just singing.
That one.
There's like a girl.
Yeah, but that's Andy Samberg and Pink in that one. But there's definitely Macklemore and a girl. That's what they're making fun of.
Yeah.
But yeah, that song, it's like, okay. You know what I mean? It's not like a pressing issue.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
it's not like he's stepping out to make a statement. Like, whoa, dude, Macklemore's pro-gay, dude.
I just.
What a hero.
Yeah.
It's like,
dumb.
yeah, we're all pro-gay, dude. Do whatever the fuck you want. Am I right?
Exactly. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, dude, I don't. Kate and I, on the record, we don't care what any of you people do in your personal life.
Who you fuck.
But we thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you see rapper Fat Man Scoop died?
Aww.
Take a guess what rapper Fat Man Scoop died of.
Cardiac arrest.
Cardiovascular disease. The rap community today was stunned when Fat Man Scoop had a heart attack.
Was Sierra really saddened?
Who's Sierra?
Sierra.
Why would Sierra be sad?
She did a song with him.
Who's Fat? Do you know who Fat Man Scoop is?
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Well, I don't know who he is. He just did a song with Sierra, though.
Yeah, he's like featured in a song with Sierra.
It's called I Love Ice Cream. And he's like, at the end of the song, he's like, I'm going to live forever, ever, ever. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop.
I'll look it up.
No, I'm sure he did.
No, he did.
I'm not denying it.
I'm looking him up. I want to see how big he was.
I don't think he was that big. I think he was formerly Fat Man Scoop. You know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't that big a guy. That's sad. It's really, thanks for pulling up pictures, Kate. That really made me feel good about laughing about this. Okay.
You're welcome.
We got it. Also in celebrity death news, Shifty Switchblade, cause of death revealed. Did you see that?
Who is Shifty Switchblade?
From Come My Lady, Come My Lady.
Oh.
He died like months ago. We talked about it on the podcast.
We did.
They finally revealed what Shifty Switchblade died of.
Fentanyl.
He was full Fent Summer, dude.
He was?
Yeah, he was early Fent Summer. He was like Fent Spring.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
I was right on both accounts.
Cocaine and fentanyl in his system.
But I was also right about Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, and he did do Lose Control with Missy Elliott and Sierra.
Oh, music make you lose control. That song? That's tight. Have you ever heard the original version of that song? Like the actual where the sample comes from?
No.
It goes hard. It's just like that beat. Music make you lose control, and it's just ding 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 for like 9 minutes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Very.
Do you have anything you want to talk about, Kate? In the free episode?
Grant?
I want to talk about aliens, dude.
We always talk about them.
No, bullshit. We haven't talked about aliens in a minute.
Okay. What do you have to say about
Well,
it?
do you have anything first, Kate?
No, I'm checking my notes just to make sure, but I don't
Your
think I
notes. Empty.
do. Like my head.
Podcast notes. Podcast ideas. It's just podcast ideas : That's all that's on the note.
No, sometimes I do put stuff in here and then I always forget about them. But like I haven't put any podcast topics in here since July.
It's good. Guys, if you ever want to know why the podcast is struggling, it's because of that.
I've put in other notes in my notes app. I can tell you I wanted water bottles and I also still want a soap dish.
People don't care.
Okay.
It's about your shopping list. They want us to talk about Fent Summer some more, dude. Dude, it's also, we're out of Fent Summer, by the way. It's September 25th, the day we're recording this. So we're fully engaged in Fent Fall now.
It doesn't feel like it because it was literally
140
107 degrees
yeah,
today.
Bullshit.
Lovely.
So we'll talk about. I'll talk about aliens in the premium episode. I have some interesting theories. I've been gleaning information. I'm back to consuming, like high level information. Yeah, adrenochrome. I'm back on the adrenochrome. So Scott, should we talk about our little boy Scott, little brown cat, which you're hearing right now on the podcast. He has been too excited to eat the last couple days. And he's just been eating. We talked about it last week on the podcast, how you can hear his lips and shit. Mm-hmm. He did it again.
2 nights in a row.
Motherfucker be eating too fast.
So the first day, Grant gave him literally like 3 little treats.
And he went.
And then 5 minutes later. And then he throws the treats up in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And then last night, fed him his dinner. And then I'm working out. And I hear him do his weird little meow. And
Kate's working out. The cat threw up. Kate's working out. I'm making dinner. I'm making a chicken stir fry from scratch. Crushing it. That fucker was good last night.
It was good.
Boy, really.
That's what just made me burp though.
Yeah.
Right now.
So I was making that, and I was literally in the middle of cooking the chicken, and the cat throws up, and then Kate's working out. And Kate says, "Don't worry, I'll clean it up after I'm done working out." And I'm like, chicken on a pan is a delicate process, babe. It requires attention.
Uh-huh.
And you were just like, and then I was like, fine, I'll just turn it off.
Well, because Scott does this gross thing where if you don't clean it up, he'll try to eat it.
Well, shame on him.
It's really disturbing.
That's on him, babe. But yeah, I'm just like, let me pause dinner here. This culinary creation I've just made. I've spent 2 hours crafting for you.
Yeah, Grant's a slow cooker.
No, I'm not. I was including store time and prep time.
I'm gonna call you Crock-Pot from now on.
That's fine.
No, not funny.
I mean, I don't get it. Slow
a
cooker.
Slow cooker.
Great.
I'm gonna call you Crock-Pot.
Yeah. I'm gonna start calling you the blender.
What is that?
Blended me up every time you come home with your road rage.
Blending you up?
Yeah, you're a little blender. You run in here.
Shut up.
And I'm like, Kate, there's always cars on the road that aren't going to be paying attention. You can't get this upset.
Yeah,
and you go, wah.
Yeah, because I don't like it when you act like I'm the problem. It's everybody else that's the
you
problem.
Just get so
and
mad.
You just have to side with me.
I know.
Just have to be like, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Yeah, so
I feel your pain.
I've been doing this.
But
I've been doing this sick move in the car, fellas. Take note when you're passenger. Be like, yeah, babe, that is bullshit. But you should try not to get so upset. Hit him with an agreeing statement, and then immediately be like, maybe we should dial it down a couple notches here before you get my ass beat. That's what's going to happen, Kate. You're going to get me killed. You know?
Okay, whatever. You do that shit to me all the time. Like the fucking guy at the movies. In the concession stand.
You have one example, Kate. Circumstantial evidence. Throw it out. Overruled. Sustained.
When you yell at people at the grocery store.
When have I done that?
I saw you get pissy with a guy when he fucking was parked in front of right in front of the dry cleaner to the side.
What do you mean, get pissed?
You were talking shit loudly, hoping that he would come
No, I didn't.
Here.
I wasn't talking shit loudly. I've had altercations there, babe.
Babe, I'm just letting you know that you've done things to me in the past where
I don't do that shit with you.
You put my life at risk.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You let me walk on the outside of the sidewalk every time we go on walks.
Also bullshit.
So
this is kangaroo court. What is
this? A rogue car can come up onto the curb and kill me first.
If a car jumps the curb on Power Road, we're both dead.
Save yourself.
No, babe.
You're always as a gentleman.
You don't
the rules of chivalry. You're supposed to walk on the outside
Kate's just making
and
shit
have
up,
the female
guys.
walk on the inside so they don't get hit and killed.
I understand that, which is why I do walk on the outside of you.
Now you do because I've made such a stink about it so many times.
No, babe. I just do it. You've never mentioned it.
Oh my.
Gaslight, dude.
I've given you so much shit.
Is that
for it.
gaslighting what I just did to you? Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Fellas, that's
It's
an
not
example.
cool, Grant.
Guys,
Gaslighting
listening at
is
home,
never cool.
that's an example of gaslighting.
Talking about gaslighting, we're watching Tell Me Lies on Hulu.
I wanna fucking.
You like that show?
I hate everyone on that show.
Grant was like, "There's no likable characters."
There is one likable character on that show. There's one redeemable moral center of that show. We'll start the premium episode. www.terribleperson.co. Go there now. We're gonna switch over. Sign up on Patreon, wherever the fuck you want to. If you do, great. If you don't, whatever. Have a great week. We'll see you soon. Right, Kate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But many blessings to you and yours this holiday season. Shut the fuck up, Scott.
Yeah, he's annoying as hell.